This one's for the fellas. This video is sponsored by Hone Health. After the age of 30, a man's hormone levels will decrease by about 1 to 2%, which means that 30 million men over the age of 30 are dealing with some kinds of hormone imbalances that are having an effect on their daily lives. There are lots of benefits to balancing your hormones, including increased muscle mass, decreased body fat, increased focus and energy that helps you hit shots like this.
Don't peek. Oh, never mind, you're better.
Stabilized mood so you don't do as much of this.
The game requirements are on the store page.
But there's no way of knowing if this is right for you unless you talk to a doctor, which I am not. I'm just a guy talking about a service that gets you in contact with a doctor. Here's how you get started. Comes with stuff you need to take a blood sample, as well as the instructions on how to do it. It's easy to do and doesn't take that much time out of your day. For a limited time only, viewers of the Gregor Gaming Experience can get an at-home assessment and a consultation for $45. If you don't want me to tell you, let the doc tell you. Go to honehealth.com/Gregor to take advantage of that discount. And thanks again to Hone for sponsoring this video. Okay, chat, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna show you the general anatomy of a take for each of the bomb sites. Yes, I know that there is a patch coming out that's gonna change primarily the bar bomb site. That's not what we're gonna focus on. No one really knows anything about the bar bomb site yet. So we'll make a dedicated video for that when the time comes. But for now, we're just gonna go CC, basement, and then gym bedroom. So if there's a mute jammer on the bottom, how do you deal with that?
Well, normally you gotta have a guy repelled because you want to have obvious teamwork, right? And well, there's two ways. This is probably the most meta way right now. You have the repel guy here to counter the guy that lays down and tries to snipe you when you open this wall. Right? And make sure you get the little parts. You'll hear it.
Y'all hear that noise, chat? That's what you want to do.
And then you have this guy on repel, right? And so nobody can count, unless they're ego peeking, are probably not going to snipe this guy from red or from like cash store, right? And so then you probably have killed the mute jammer or the bandit battery. What you want to do is the maverick is come up here and get this line, right?
Yeah.
And then you can hold garage on the repel or fall off of it, and they can open the wall with the Zofia or whatever explosive.
Here, make a line in the wall so I can show chat that perspective.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm gonna pretend to hold garage door. You just shoot me as soon as you open up that line. Ooh, I'm a defender. Oh no. Yeah, see chat.
Yeah, and you're never gonna be that far back because there's probably a guy, or there should be a guy on either garage door or on the garage wall with like a Hibana or a hard breach charge that's opened up down there. You'd usually do this one with a Hibana, or now that there's hard breach charges around, you can do that with them as well. But a Mav will work. Obviously, you come out here, you make sure that nobody's peeking you from the windows and all that dumb shit. And then, you only really have to get the top part of this. And then you have an angle all the way to cash window and probably their rotation. And so the garage guy's caught out.
Yeah, he has to play like R1 and R2, pretty much.
Yeah, or go back to site.
Or go back to site completely, exactly.
So if he's playing R1, R2, the guy on garage door kills the defender. If you're really having a hard time taking garage and you are super, I don't know what the word would be, desperate to get in here. I mean, I wouldn't ever recommend this, but if you're nuts and you just need in, bro, then yeah, fucking hit this with a charge.
So why is garage control so important for the attackers?
Well, remember that angle that we opened up on the outside wall?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't get the garage guy out, What happens when you try and come in this wall?
That.
You either die to him,
Yeah.
or you peek that guy and you die to the guy on red or cash door or wherever. You never want to plan on the default.
All right. Why don't you want to plan on the default?
That explain it enough?
Because of that. Yeah. Okay.
Gonna have some dumbass that goes below with a shotgun and a C4, and you're just gonna die. Really, I would just recommend planting close enough, or if like you're still a red guy, then yeah, go default. But make sure you're not getting C4'd. Make sure there's a guy below. Like if you have garage control, you want a guy like to watch lounge, right? Like bottom garage, or pushing through stock to keep the motherfucker from
Boom.
killing you.
Yeah. And then the alternate take is a construction take. So what situations would you call for a construction take as opposed to a default
Can't get
CC
the
take?
wall.
Can't get the wall open.
You can't get the wall, or they're horny for garage.
All right, reinforce
Horny.
that then. And it looks like even in the new iteration of Clubhouse, it looks like this wall is going to remain. They're not going to make this a part of the terrain like they did in the test server. Which is good because it made the site pretty much a lock.
If they're holding construction and the window guy can't get in, or the guys from Master can't get in because they're holding construction hard, then here's your second direction. This is so ugly.
Do you have an impact?
Nope.
Oh.
What I like to do if
General
you get
idea,
in
done.
there on that wall, like if you don't just like push in and push the door, right, and kill the red
Yeah.
guy, if you're gonna mab that wall open, mab like a hole in the top of it and nade the cash guy.
Okay, chat, like we saw in the defense video, there's the stock hatch, which leads down into blue. Bar hatch leads down into moto. Kitchen hatch leads into B-bomb site. So as an attacker, what hatches do you wanna get open first?
Well, the Mav is probably not the one doing this unless Ivana's banned or Therm is banned, but I mean, you just want to get bar hatch so you can pressure down main. That's probably your first one you want to get because they can't dedicate any utility besides a Cade Claw to denying that hatch. And then if you have that open, I mean, Moto is cut off if someone holds it, right?
Right.
Keyword, if someone holds it, because then they can't rotate to fight the guy that comes down main. The main guy doesn't have to deal with the moto angle. He only has to deal with the hallway. And then, of course, there's the armory hatch, which is,
C4 heaven.
yeah, which is why you
C4
normally
city.
do it with the Hibana from outside the window.
On a
and
rappel.
Definitely not a Maverick.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna die. The Mav, if you really want to bring a Mav, and he's not like a substitute for Hibana on this site, you probably want to take him to Dirt, right?
Mm-hmm. But like you said, if somebody holds it, right? So if you don't have a designated hatch watcher,
Then
what's
the
gonna
dumbass
happen-
smoke is gonna swing in here and murk Zofia on the bottom of main stairs.
Exactly.
And then she's gonna be mauling in team chat.
yeah, and then he's gonna be
You're
freaking
gonna
the fuck out.
You're gonna go, I was trying to drone. This is a very active position. You have to hold it.
Blue hatch is over here, isn't it?
Open, yeah, but you really only open the blue hatch if like you need to nade out the blue guy.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, is you're probably gonna dedicate your hard breach elsewhere, and blue's not really your first choice, right? Because you have a bad, there's no good angle here, again, right? Like, you might catch the guy stepping through the door, or you're gonna be able to like grenade this guy out. Or push him back in the church for the guy in oil or downstairs or blue stairs, you know, Adam to come down. But you don't really. This is a we're taking blue hatch to open.
Let's take a look at this wall. Which side of this wall should you open up? This one?
Okay, I want you to ping right here.
Ping.
Just ping right there.
All right, I pinged
Okay,
right
now
there.
come to bottom main. Now where's
Uh-oh.
that ping at?
I see. Okay.
Your teammate can see through the hole on this wall
Mm-hmm.
to help you from blue without having to swing the hallway. If you open this wall, they have to play moto, or they have to play stupid dummy close here, where they have to flip around to defend themselves from any other direction.
Right. And then you open that, and then the default plant would probably be like right behind these black boxes, right?
Because what are they gonna do? They gotta swing out of blue. They have to come through this blue rotate,
And then the guy holding it from
Yeah.
bottom main.
or they have to come through this door and swing wide to get to this box. Whereas if they're here, this is bangable.
Right.
And the blue guy can hit that from here. The box guy, he's gonna be hitting maybe an elbow.
So this is a more secure plant position than this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're asking me.
What's an appropriate time for the hatch drop? Later in the round, right? When there's not much time to dedicate to the church take.
Whenever the arsenal guy dies, whenever the guy is playing back armory here, whenever this guy or the AK guy, when they die,
I'm AK guy.
drop the hatch. Same concept as most of the game is when you pick somebody off of their position, you want to take that map control, because if you don't take that map control, then you just let them fill it again and you don't go anywhere.
But I'm scared.
Well, that's why you're silver.
Obviously, you should reinforce dirt all times, right?
Oh yeah, don't let them blow up dirt, because if they blow up dirt and there's not somebody playing dirt and you don't have traps in dirt, they're just gonna walk down here, and your AK guy and your blue guy all of a sudden have another angle to fight for no fucking reason.
All right. I'm gonna open the wall. Same principle applies here for the CC take. Oh, show them the ang that you can get from dirt. Yeah, so that's something to be careful about when you're trying to do this take. But the principle here for opening the wall is pretty much the same. All right.
Why are you showing chat scumbag angles?
That's not really a scumbag angle. I mean, that's pretty common, isn't it?
Don't give them rap strats, man.
All right. What about the gym plant? What makes the gym plant dangerous? What makes the gym plant dangerous here are usually going to be the footholes. Because smart enemies are going to see you guys push into the B bomb site and then shoot you, or better yet, just C4 you through the floor.
Imagine if Mute Jammer stopped the bomb plant.
Nice 360s. I mean, gym bedroom is, I wouldn't really call it the most straightforward attack. It's just, it's a really gun focused take, because really once you get the main wall, your job's effectively done. What becomes more difficult for the attackers is just getting the required map control, and that just comes down to winning your fight. Do you have anything else to add? We can wrap up. Alright, I'll take that as a no. Alright, we're done with that. Let's play.